Hi, my name's Adam Lever. This is my garden in South London in Tooting. I've been here with my fiancée Nikki since June of this year. Since we've moved in, I've been telling her that I'm going to spend time doing lots of lovely things to the garden and getting some plants in and making it all nice and lovely, and I haven't managed to do a thing really. Done a bit of trimming and cutting, but not much else. So really it's a space we have used for a couple of parties for housewarmings, that kind of thing, but it just needs tarting up really. Gardening yard, come quick, I need your help.
Adam,
Thanks for coming.
we're from Gardening Yard. Take us, show us the patient.
I will do, come this way.
Let's see how awful
It's
it
been
is.
suffering, I'm afraid. We've been here since June this year and we haven't really done a thing to it. Done
You
a
haven't,
bit of
have
tidying
you?
up, but it is a mess, so.
Where a bit of tidying up? Where?
Well, it was
Prove it.
it was worse than this. It was in a much worse state, and we've patched up a little bit. I know it doesn't look like it, but
This is going to be fairly radical surgery, I think, Adam, don't you?
Total reconstruction.
This is like, and I think we should go for the holistic approach. We've got to nurture this garden
yeah, I think so.
after you've ignored it.
Some acupuncture or something, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
So, are we going to get rid of this unsightly growth?
We are?
Okay, so that's kind of exfoliation. We're going to wax your garden for you. Right.
It needs it.
Adam's going to be in charge of today's surgery. This is Sven and this is Nick.
Yeah, hi.
And who are we surprising with this?
It's my fiancée Nikki, so yeah.
Right.
I've been promising her so many things. I've got all these grand ideas with, having meals. I'm going, what I'm going to do is this, that and the other, and as you see, I haven't even weeded it.
You
so,
haven't, have
no,
you?
Haven't got,
You're
haven't
all
started.
talk, you, aren't
I am,
you?
yeah, almost.
All talk, no action. These boys, even though their conversation is scintillating, action is what you're best at. So get into action and, well, Adam and I will go and put the kettle on or something useful.
Cool,
Come
sounds
on,
like
let's
a plan.
get out of the
Where's my
cold.
drawing? I have a drawing somewhere. Oh, Katrina, sorry, no tea yet. I need you to go to Covent Garden for me.
Okay.
New Covent Garden even.
What do you want?
I need some willow sticks.
Willow sticks. How
Yeah.
many?
Oh, several hundred.
How many? It's too early in the morning for sarcasm. How many?
I can't remember how much I wanted. About 200.
200
Yeah,
willow sticks.
something like
Right.
that.
Okay.
We're going to New Covent Garden. Come on.
Do we not get a cup of tea?
No, we don't.
Today's designer is Adam Knopp. The patient is the Habitable Garden in Tooting, South London. Adam's diagnosis is an uneven lawn in a featureless garden. Treatment is to build a deck, leaving holes for plants to grow up through the deck and keep the planting scheme simple. Adam Lever's garden is shady and enclosed, so Adam, our designer, plans to open it out by constructing a deck out of scaffold boards and build 2 screens. One will hide the bikes and the other will be a 2-toned stained feature complete with a willow nest.
Adam and Nikki's garden, it's really shady, it's quite enclosed. The plan behind this garden is to use what I call the Baltic School of Design. What that means is that in the Baltic states it's quite cold there, so they use fewer plants and less materials, but they use them a lot more carefully. So just through here, I'm planning to put a deck down for entertaining. I'm going to lose this plant here, put a screen up with a nice detailing on it, and just over here, another screen, so that the bikes will be hidden away a little bit more. And that's it.
I've brought Adam to New Covent Garden Market in Nine Elms in South London, and we're at Ronald Porter and Sons, and they have the most fantastic collection of foliage and willow and things, and they've sorted us out a selection of willow, au naturel, and slightly bendier polished. Why don't we take them outside and have a look at them in the daylight, as they're going to be in the garden. They're heavier than they look, aren't they?
They are, yes.
Right. We have the polished willow,
Yep.
slightly bendier and slightly lighter in colour. Or you have your pretzel stroke twiglet-et willow, a bit more natural but slightly more brittle.
I think I'm going to go with the polished version. It's more flexible, so that means we can do more things with it.
So we're going to go for the polished one, and we better get it back quickly because I want to see how the boys are getting on in that sad, sorry garden of Adam's.
I'm not a big fan of taking shrubs out for the hell of it, but this Elaeagnus is in a really terrible state. It's old, it's gnarled, it's just in a bad shape, plus it's very big and this garden's very small. Plus I need to put up an archway through here so that when Adam and Nikki walk through, it frames the garden beautifully. So it's just got to go. Nick? I think it's attached to the fence somewhere.
Clearing the garden is always hard work, but you need to start with a blank canvas. The Garden ER team are just finishing when Adam Lever arrives back from Covent Garden. Or so they think.
Hi guys, you alright?
Hello mate, how was Covent Garden?
I've not been to Covent Garden.
What are you talking about?
I'm Toby, I'm Adam's brother.
Twins?
Yep, that's the one.
Hey,
You alright?
nice one.
Nice to meet you.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, good. You guys look like you've been getting on well.
Certainly have. Tell you what, here's a spade,
Alright, yeah.
there's the rest of a compost heap,
Ah, thanks.
there's a wheelbarrow out the front. I'm going to go make us a cup of tea.
Great.
Lovely.
you in a
Cheers,
bit.
pal.
Now the turf has been removed, the team are marking out the area to be decked and then start building the frame. When Adam and I arrive back with our willow, I think I'm seeing double.
That'll be your brother.
It will be my brother, yeah.
Hello,
Does it show?
Katrina.
Hi, Katrina, nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Toby.
Hello, Toby. We come bearing willow.
Ooh, lovely.
Has anyone ever
got
seen The Wicker Man? Fred Eklund and Edward Woodward will be doing something unspeakable around this later. Is that what you wanted?
That's even better than I expected, so well done. Excellent.
Okay.
Now, are you free?
Oh, what now? We've been out in the cold.
I was planning on having a cup of tea.
Yeah, we want tea.
don't wanna
We've
get
been
dirty
haggling
hands.
at market.
We
What do you
have,
want?
yeah.
What do I want? Can you build me a nest?
No, frankly, I wouldn't know where to begin.
Okay, well, don't worry. When
what do I have to do? Just
When I come round to it, I'll give you a little lesson
weave them.
in nest making. Yeah, weave. I want it sort of a weave.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be able to do
So,
that.
so the inner circle You can, in a circle, weave it like a plait, and the rest of it can be really sort of rough, but just do the inner bit for now, and I'll show you what to do the rest. So, Katrina, are you familiar with birds' nests?
Yes, I am, and I'm not going to use the lame joke you just tried to set me up with about my hair. It's supposed to look like this. It's bed hair, that's the look. So you can stuff a mattress with it at the end of the day. Right.
So what I want to do...
weaving willow.
I'd like you to be a weaver. I want to construct a bit of a bird's nest.
Yeah.
And I want you to plait the interior, and then from that we want to have, quite randomly, threaded bits of willow coming from it.
Sort of sticking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want it about 2 feet across.
The deck is very large, covering most of the garden, and is nearly finished. It just needs a few more noggins to keep it secure. Meanwhile, Toby is staining the scaffold boards for the screen, as Adam, our designer, is measuring and positioning the frames. Meanwhile, my nesting instincts are being tested as I'm trying to weave my willow nest into shape.
My planting philosophy of this garden is very simple. I'm playing with horizontal planes and vertical planes. The horizontal being the deck that Sven's putting down, and the vertical being the plants which are planted through the deck itself. I've only got 3 or 4 varieties here. I'm using yew. I've got some phormiums over here, and bamboo, and that's it.
Today, the Garden ER team are in Tooting, South London, and this is the garden in urgent need of repair. Adam's design for Adam Lever's garden is to create a large deck as an entertainment area with a simple planting scheme growing through the deck. He'll also construct 2-tone screens to frame the garden.
In this cold weather, you might have really chapped or sore hands. Now, one way of clearing that is before you go to sleep, put Vaseline all over your hands, wear some gloves, sleep all night. In the morning, you'll have lovely, soft, silky, smooth skin. That's my tip of the day.
In the board, there's a bit of movement.
Yeah, the first one needs to be level so that the subsequent ones are nice and straight as well.
Right.
We'll just check it. Bottom needs to go in a bit.
Adam, don't do that. If you spill it and stain it, it's your deck. Wouldn't want it messy. Cheers, mate. Adam, you got a birdie on your butt.
Adam is staining the last of the 2 screens to frame the garden, as the team bring in the final scaffold boards.
Tack Cactus baccata, common yew. I'm planting it in the deck as a hedge. The female plant actually has berries, but it's not the berries I want it for. I want it to grow different heights. I've got 3 areas like this, so I want one of them to grow to about 4 foot tall, another one 3 foot, another one 2 foot, just to give varying heights.
As Adam said before, he's keeping the planting scheme simple and uncluttered.
These yews have been field grown, hence the netting wrapped around them. It's not a problem to plant them in it because the roots will grow through and it'll be fine. Katrina.
I've taken a break from a basket weaving, which is proving a nightmare, but I'm persevering. I'd like to know how it's going. I want to know if those trees are going to get big and lift the decking. And I want to know, much as I like it, what's with the two-tone? Love it, but what's going on there? Answer, no!
Well, first of all, you're hedging the yews. Yeah, they will get bigger. The plan is that
But they're not going to damage the deck?
No. We'll clip these to about 3 or 4 foot. It actually depends on what Adam wants to do, how high he wants them.
Right.
Some of them will be smaller, some will be bigger.
Yes. Are you planting Sven?
I thought I'd put concrete boots on him.
I think that would be a joy to have little Sven popping up from your decking.
I need a sculpture.
Very nice, yeah. And what's going on here?
This creation.
Oh, so this is going on there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of veering off your idea and just... Mine's a bit more organic.
I want organic.
Can I leave it open? I just love this. Look at me, all show and tell. Am I allowed to sort of put some stuff going across there?
So long as you have a bit of a circle or an oval or a ellipse.
Something going in the middle?
No, I just like the look.
Well, if you like the look. You, Mr. Knopp,
will
could do it yourself because it's very tricky, so you'll get what you're given. Because I'll have you know that Adam has seen this and Toby and they like it.
Yeah, but it's what this Adam wants that counts.
So I'm getting hysterical. I've been doing the occupational therapy with this for too long.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you need it, don't you?
I do. Okay, but I'm telling you, the brothers like it. So
Okay.
It's going to be beautiful, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful.
Stunning.
Nikki's just about 10 minutes from arriving. It's been a really hard day. We're about 5 minutes from finishing the deck. A lot of final details to do. We've had a bit of fun doing it, but it really has been a killer. So, better crack on, Nick. Okay.
My influences are the Blair Witch Project, tribal art, the Celtic tradition, corn dollies, and oh my god, what can I do with some willow, wire and string?
But it looks splendid, darling.
I see a Turner Prize on the cards
Hang on.
myself.
I think it does look better on the brown, but it looks silly on both, so it can't be on the brown because of this in the way. It's going to have to be on the orange. Yeah, it's got, I mean, I like it that it blends in. I don't see a problem with that.
In a few minutes, Adam's partner Nikki will arrive home. This is what the garden looked like before the garden ER team got to work. This is what it looks like now. It's been completely transformed and Adam is sure that Nikki will love the result.
Keep walking. Ignore the messy bit. What do you think? It's just something I whipped up, you know. Come on. I haven't been on this yet, so. It's amazing, isn't it?
I'm terribly excited by this. It's fantastic. No, it is. It's amazing. I can't believe it. It's yeah.
I think the problem's going to be coming up here, drinking too much wine or whatever, and falling down the gaps. But
Yeah.
we'll worry about that later.
Matter. There's plenty of room.
There is. Yeah.
No, I mean it is gorgeous.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So, and the thing I'm looking forward to as well is opening the curtains in the bedroom in the morning and just seeing the new garden. Yeah.
I can't believe it. It's going to be amazing in the summer, isn't it? Okay.
Go on. It's just a little private space, but.
Hello. Did you know we were lurking? Nicky? I did feature. We're from Garden ER.
Right.
And your lovely fiance asked us to come and sort out this very sick baby of a garden. A little pre-wedding activity.
Right, as you do. Yeah.
This is Adam, who was our
Hello.
designer and chief surgeon today, Sven and Nick. And we've had to make Toby, your future brother-in-law, and Adam honorary Garden ER team members because they've worked incredibly hard.
Yeah, I've got dirt under my nails and everything. Look.
So don't ever let him say he's scared of hard work because you've not been able to stop him all day. He's been a demon. And this is a Baltic garden, isn't it?
Yeah, in its philosophy, yeah, simple planting, few materials, but very stylishly done.
Yeah.
And I would just like to point out, if we could just make some space.
I did actually notice that first. It's the best thing in the garden.
Na zdrowie!
Cheers!
Join us soon for another transformation on Garden ER.